forget to do that. All right, let's start with our hamstring stretch. I'm on a different laptop. Is the sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I dumped a bottle of water on my laptop, so it imploded.
Oh, shoot.
Game over. Luckily, they were able to get all the info off of it. So I am on a different one.
Maybe
That's
it'll
what you
dry
get.
out and work.
That's
And
what
then
you
next week, I can teach class without my mask on because it'll be 2 weeks after I've been fully vaccinated.
Wow.
Nice. You can see my face again.
Which shot did you get, Danielle? Which vaccine?
I got Moderna.
Okay.
All right, let's take your leg and go across the body. Get that stretch from the knee down to the side of your hip. See, Ingrid, this is how we teach class now.
Yeah, I know, you certainly.
This is what we do. I know with my smaller square footage, I don't know if I can fit more than 3 or 4 people in here at a time now. I know, I could throw one in the corner, I think, but it'll be tough. Maybe once it gets nicer, we can do it in the parking lot. Let's go away from the body, get that stretch in your groin. Still make sure you keep those hips anchored down.
I was doing Pilates in the park.
Mhm.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Felt weird.
Okay. Were they
So-
not coming around and correcting you like they did in the
Well, it was
video?
just, it was a private lesson and it was on a tennis court.
Okay.
So it was on a hard surface and it was just too weird.
That's good. Good feedback. I think it depends on what type of exercises you're trying to do.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and go to figure 4. Make sure we keep equal weight on the bones on this back of your hips. Try not to roll to one side or the other. Kathy Ann, have you heard anything about when your age group is going to be able to get the vaccine?
No, I think they're still working on 65 and up. So,
Yeah.
but it sounds like by the end of April, there should be plenty.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch sides.
And my travels are all somewhat still up in the air. It just depends
Right,
what each country does, whether they're going to
right.
let
But
vaccinate.
imagine some of the countries that have been letting people go. I mean, if they change it now to show you need the vaccine, it seems weird, right? Like,
Yeah, like Peru.
Mexico.
My first 2 trips are in Peru and they've been
Oh,
under
they
lockdown.
super lockdown, right?
Yeah, so they're still requiring a mandatory 14-day quarantine. But
Okay.
all my partners over there are trying to reason with the government saying, look, if people are vaccinated, let's just get them through Lima with masks on and get them to their destination for the trek.
Right.
without having to quarantine. So I'm kind of waiting to hear from Peru right now. My July,
They're worried about all the ancient, like, cultures, right? And
yeah. I look pretty good for Asia in the fall.
Okay.
Yep, and then I have a trip in the Georgian Caucasus in
Let's
July.
go across the body, everyone.
And they've announced that they're gonna let vaccinated people in with no quarantine.
That's good. And I heard Croatia's been open this whole time. I don't know if there's anything worth checking there, but
Right.
imagine they'll let you go.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, so 5 of the trips that are on my list for this year are makeups from last year.
Yeah, you're gonna be busy.
Oh my gosh, I know, I've gotta get them in so I can move on with my new trips. It's,
Mhm.
yeah, it's crazy, but everyone's remaining positive and
Yeah. I just don't know how much I really want to sit on an airplane for 10 hours plus to go anywhere.
I know.
What do you do, Kathy, that you travel all over the world?
I run a small adventure travel company. I've been guiding around the world for
Let's
the last.
go away from the body. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. 31
Continue.
years. So mainly hiking and cultural trips around the world.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's been weird being grounded for a year though, but it's been okay. I've been making the most of it. Look at where we live.
Yeah. There's plenty of hiking around here.
Exactly.
It's not as exciting, but
Yeah. It's the first time.
discovering new trails that I've never been on. And so
I know.
free to me.
And it's the first time in my 24 years of marriage that I've spent 12 months in a row with my husband.
It's maybe a treat and maybe not.
It's been good. It'll be weird to start traveling again.
Yeah.
We won't tell them the truth if you want to tell us.
No, it's been good. Plus, I had my mother-in-law here for 13 months stuck.
Wow.
It was supposed to be 6 months and it turned into 13, but that was okay too.
Let's go to figure 4.
I want more rain.
Yeah. We got a huge dumping up north. It seems like it didn't get as much down here, but
Yeah, a little bit in the night and early morning, but
yeah, it was raining this morning I was up at 6:15 or so and it rained pretty much till I left at 8:30.
okay, that's good.
So we got some decent rain up there.
Yeah.
But last Friday is what was crazy, the wind, and it just like poured these huge drops.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Mhm.
All right, okay, let's go on to our side. We'll do our quad stretch. If you need your strap, use your strap. Make sure your thighs pulled back in line with your body. Don't let it swing forward. And then make sure your thighs are parallel. Keep your core tight and your buns tight to intensify the stretch. For what?
I wanted to play a couple of squats, which I never did. Is that what you meant, Ian? Yes,
Between
yes.
your knees, is that what you want?
A little bit bigger.
You can look.
Thank you, thank you.
They're back there.
Thank you. Haven't done it in years.
Okay, let's go and switch sides. Maybe you need a second riser. So you don't get stuck.
It's a bandage.
Yeah. Okay, see you later. Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna go onto our back. We're gonna do bridges. Now, please improvise if you're totally cramping, because this is not easy. So what we're gonna do today is you're gonna bridge up and you're gonna slowly walk out and back in. So take like 2 or 3 little tiny steps away from your butt, and then your hamstrings really start to dig in. Come back in, all while trying to keep the hips from waddling side to side. So try to keep your hips level. Walk your feet away from your butt, keeping your butt up the whole time. And coming back in. If you need to take breaks, take breaks. I want to try to go for a minute. And this one's tough, so if you don't make it, don't feel bad, or if you cramp up, just do regular bridges. All right, so feet hip width apart. Ready, bridge up. Little steps, try to walk away. So you feel your hammies kind of grab and then walk back. Don't let your butt drop.
Ew.
If you can't do it because you're back, Kim, just do the marching one.
Oh.
Because this is like marching but harder. Uh-oh, there's one cramp. They're dropping like flies. More than halfway, keep it up. Everyone's keeping their bums up though, that's good.
Oh.
Holy cow.
Oh, you can say that
It's
again.
a good one, Danielle.
And rest. How about like that one?
Oh, my.
That's a good one.
Everybody just fetal positioned. Apparently that was a good one.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so the next one, we're gonna do a mega butt burner here. All right, so. All right, so when we do our leg lifts, right, we want that leg slightly behind us. So we're gonna do a minute of leg lifts, just straight up and down. Then we're gonna try to do 30 seconds clockwise and 30 seconds counterclockwise. Then we'll switch sides. So we're gonna go for a booty burn, booty buster, whatever you want to call it. So a minute of lifts, and then I'm gonna say switch, and we'll go straight into clockwise and then switch straight into counterclockwise. The leg doesn't go down, okay? So we're gonna do a minute straight.
Okay.
So let's have the bottom leg bent, bring your lower leg forward so it's not in the way of your other leg going all the way down. And then keep your leg slightly behind and those hips stacked parallel to the, or perpendicular to the ground. All right, ready, go. Nice and slow, hold it, and down slow. And this will go for a minute, and then I'll tell you to switch to clockwise and then counterclockwise. And as you get tired, make sure your leg doesn't start drifting forward. Keep it back. And the circles are small. We're talking like a 6 to 12-inch diameter circle. You're not making big circles. All right, so keeping that leg in that back plane, start clockwise, small circles. Keep it back, don't let it come forward. The burn's really gonna start kicking in. Make sure your quad's nice and tight, your core's nice and tight, that knee should be long and straight. Keep breathing. Okay, counterclockwise, don't rest, just switch directions. Keep that leg back, don't let it come forward. Keep that circle small, core tight, thighs nice and tight. There we go, I heard a sigh, we're still breathing. 10 more seconds, you guys got this.
Oh, man.
Okay, rest a second. If you need to do another figure 4 or something to stretch out your butt, go ahead, and then we'll go to the other side. Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
When you guys are silent, it's usually a good hint that it was a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
Now this whatever side you're doing is probably gonna have symptom pains for the first 30 seconds here on the other side. All right, let's get stacked perpendicular with the hips, bottom leg bent forward and out of the way, top knee locked nice and straight, core nice and tight. 1 minute, ready, go. There's one more motion that we could add to the butt burner circuit, so I might do it next time.
Oh, good.
30 more seconds of burn.
I can do it this time.
You guys could only see my evil smirk behind my mask.
Oh, my butt's on fire. Oh,
Keep that knee nice and straight, belly button drawn in tight. That heel slightly behind your bottom. All right, ready, clockwise circles. Make them small, keep that leg rigid, keep that leg back. Keep everything strong and tight and counterclockwise. Come on, Kim.
Second leg's hard. Second leg's harder.
I saw you.
I know, I rested twice.
Grunt it out, it's fine, you can do it. Keep those knees straight, keep the legs back, burn, burn, burn. And done. Woo!
Oh, my God.
Stretch a little bit if you need to.
That was good.
It's very easy to challenge people with their own body weight.
Yeah.
It's amazing how little tweaks like that can do it.
It's good.
So if you want to make your dead bug a little bit more challenging today, having some small hand weights. So with dead bug, remember we're always, I'm wearing black on black, this doesn't work very well, but we always want to focus on my hip and my knees being at 90, right? We don't want to let my feet drop so that my knee bend's smaller than 90 or greater than 90, if you want to look at it. And I don't want to allow my knees to come in towards my chest, right? Keep these here. Same thing we've been doing, but if you want to add weights, it makes it a little bit harder. Go away from the body, return, away from the body, return. Now be careful, right, as that other leg goes out, that this leg doesn't come in. Keep it at that 90-90. All right, we're gonna do 2 rounds of 45 seconds. So if you guys want to use weights, it's gonna be a little shorter time. If your shoulders hurt, don't do weights. All right, up and ready position. And ready, go. Lori, can your arms just go straight up to at least, can you keep up without load?
Yeah, I can't
Okay,
today.
today. Use your video to make sure those hips aren't coming up closer than 90-degree bend. You can check your screen, check yourself.
Oh.
If the weights are too much, put them down. 10 more seconds and we'll rest. And rest. Kim went 1 round weights, 1 round no weights.
I think that's good. That's fair.
Yeah, okay. Carolyn, how much do you have?
3 pounds.
Nice, okay. What about you, Kathy Ann? What do you have?
5.
Okay.
It was a little heavy.
Just don't take your arms so far back, right? So the
Okay.
you go, the more the lever arm on your core.
Okay.
All right, are we ready for round 2? Ready, position. Ready, go. So if you get tired, just don't take your legs and arms as far away from your body. Good, nice job keeping the 90-90 position, looks good. We're breaking that habit. Everyone had droopy lower legs and cheating, bringing your knees to your chest when we started. Good job. Almost there, keep breathing. And done. All right. Woo! Okay, so let's go ahead and go into our half kneeling hip flexor stretch next. Now that your hip flexors are probably a little tight and sore from that one.
Okay.
Make sure you're keeping your core tight and your butt clenched tight so you really get that good front hip stretch. And if you need to, you can do that posterior pelvic tilt or tuck your tail, whatever lingo works in your brain to really increase the stretch. Has anyone been to the restaurant here in Corte Madera called Flores, the one that went into P.F. Chang's?
You know, when they first opened, I went for happy hour there, but that was what, like 2 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, was it any good?
I was just there for happy hour and they had good tacos, but that was a long time ago.
Okay.
I didn't think it was great. I just had appetizers too.
I think that's what it's all about, right? Is all the
I
talk.
think so. I thought it was a good happy hour and good tacos.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
homemade chips and salsa, which is always good.
Yeah. Okay, let's go and switch sides. I'm gonna go with a friend this afternoon.
Oh,
you'll
nice.
have
So they
fun.
reopen. Good.
You'll have
Yeah, because
fun.
they have that outdoor area.
Right. That's
So as
right.
long as it's not pouring, as my game plan is to go there, but I don't,
Fun.
it's covered, but I don't think it's waterproof.
Mhm.
But we'll see.
What,
I think they're open.
what's the temperature over there in Corte Madera?
I don't know. I'd have to go get my phone. I don't know the answer to that, but probably,
Probably high
50s?
mid-50s.
yeah, I think it's in the 50s.
Oh, okay.
The sun's out right now,
Oh, nice.
so. All right, good. Okay, how are we doing so far?
Great.
Good.
Okay. All right, so let's stand on up. And the next one I want to do is, we haven't done them in a while, so I want to bring them back, is the golfer pickup. Let's see, where am I? That's enough for me, I think. All right, so big things with the golfer pickup. I'm going to start on 2 legs just so I can hold the position longer. So if you're looking at me from the side, the reason why golfer pickups work and why golfers do it is because it uses your hip instead of your low back to bend over. So the goal is we want to shift the weight into the heels and bring our center of gravity, if you imagine it through our hips, behind us. So you see if I were to draw a line down how my butt's behind me, right? And then come back up. So I can do a couple of those just to get an idea of how, like, now I can kind of wiggle my toes because my weight's into my heels and come back up. But then in terms of the exercise, we want to focus on standing on one leg. Same concept, but my butt's behind my heel. Come back up. Then looking at it straight on, I want to make sure my hips are level and I don't allow them to open. So keeping both hips pointing straight down at the ground. Weight into the heel, bum back till I feel kind of a stretchy feeling through my hamstring. Back up. Now this is one too, if you want to add load, right? I can lightly hang on to something for balance and add a weight. If not, we'll just try this. All right, so we're gonna go for about, I think we'll try 90 seconds because I think you guys might lose your balance and not get a ton of good ones in. All right, so standing on one leg, ready, go. So think, shift your butt back, weight into your heel, try to keep your spine kind of straight and rigid. Carolyn, take a look at yourself in your video. Keep your body rigid. You may not touch the floor, but even too far. Keep your body tight and straight in your core. I can't tell with Kathy because you're straight on. Same with you, Kim.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You can hold on for balance. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Because often if you get to the point where, like, my hamstrings are tight, so I don't go that far over. If the rest of it comes from my spine, it can bother your low back. Good. Everyone's shoving their butts back. That's good. Should almost feel like your toes can wiggle if you got your weight really set back. There we go, Kim. I saw that big toe come up. That was good. And everyone's hips are staying level. Okay. Rest a second, switch sides, switch with your weight, the whole thing.
Whew.
Okay, we ready? Okay, switch sides, ready, go. Good, so keep shoulder blades tight, head on your spine, right? If your motion's not as big, that's okay. If you want your motion to get bigger, shove your butt back further and hinge at that hip. Don't make it come from your low back.
Trouble with this leg.
You cramping, Lori, or just your booty?
Yeah, no, I'm cramping. I think I didn't drink enough water, I guess, this morning.
Gotcha. Well, that's the one that cramped on the bridge too, right?
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Try softening your knee bend a little bit more
Oh, okay.
and see if that helps.
Oh, that helps.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone else has a soft knee. I think we're good.
Oh,
When we get tired, we tend to want to lock the knee and almost hyperextend it to make the knee do more work than our muscles.
yeah, that
So
was,
make your muscles do it.
oh,
10 more seconds.
oh. You weren't kidding when you said you were going to give us a workout today.
And rest. I don't know. It came to me in a dream last night. Go ahead and rest. I wrote down for some reason after last class, I don't know if somebody moved and it triggers it to golf or pickup. And then everything else came after that. The rest of it just followed a suit. All right, so now calf raises. I'm going to use single leg today. And those of you who maybe find that they're not as challenging as they once were, if you want to try adding load, you can hang on one side for balance and then have load on the side that you're standing on. So now I'm lifting knee plus an extra 3 pounds. And just a fingertip for balance, never hurt anyone if it allows my form to be better. And we'll try to go 90 seconds on each side. If you need to dump the weight halfway through because you're on fire, please do. All right, everyone got their setup? Okay. Tight core, tight butt, tight thigh, keep that knee straight. Ready, go. Pause at the top, down slow. Really emphasize your weight too, going through the big toe side of your foot. We don't want to roll out onto the floppy side of our foot, which is our pinky toe side of our foot. Carolyn, is your weight on the side you're standing on or the opposite?
Opposite.
Put it on the same side. The
It's
side
on
you're
the opposite.
huh?
It's on the opposite side.
Right, put it on the same side.
Oh,
So you're lifting it. Same side as, and then Kathy Ann, I think you're on the wrong one too.
oh, so,
Add it to this, you want to lift it, right? So add it to the side you're standing on.
oh, okay.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
yeah.
Having it on the opposite's not bad either, because that makes your gluteus medius do a little more work, but we did enough of that today.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch sides, shake it out a second. And if you want to do kind of half and half to the ladies that did it backwards, kind of do half and half, that's fine. Switch sides in terms of your hand.
Yeah.
All right, ready, go.
Should the knee that's bent be more back or more?
That doesn't matter. You can honestly hold your foot 1 centimeter off the ground. I don't really care. Uh-oh.
It's
Everyone's-
bent.
Yeah, the one that's bent has nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay.
So it's really focusing on keeping the leg you're rising up on really rigid,
Okay.
going off that big toe side of your foot
Uh-huh. Okay.
is the main goal there.
Gotcha.
Keep coming down slow as we get tired, no crash landings.
Oh, no, now this,
Yeah, so that's very honestly, you can hold your foot out straight in front, Lori, it's fine. Plus there's only 10 more seconds left.
started to cramp it, like just.
Yeah, because you were holding your hamstring bent.
Oh. I'm gonna go drink a ton of water.
Okay, all right, so now let's do our calf stretch and I'll get you guys through the switch. And then you'll have to count the last minute on your own, so we'll run out of time again. All right, so calf stretch or runner stretch, whatever you call it. We'll hold it for a minute and then I'll tell you to switch. And then it looks like there's about 20 seconds after that. Now we're gonna get cut off, but
Okay.
hopefully you'll think of me tomorrow because you're gonna be so sore.
Yeah. Thanks. This was a great challenging class
Yeah.
today.
Good. And again, just keeping all the same principles, but just changing how we deliver it so that your body's in a constant state of chaos and has no idea what to expect next.
Yeah. Good.
But hopefully you won't be as sore as you think you are because they're all muscles we've already used.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's not like we touched on a muscle group that we haven't been doing. So I feel safe that it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and switch sides, but you guys count this last minute because we're gonna get cut off here any second.
Okay.
Send the recording and we'll see everyone next week.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, have a good weekend, everyone.
Thank you. You too.
Keep counting.
Have fun at the restaurant.
I will.